It was her daughter's first time bringing her boyfriend home. The young man seemed quite sensible. He immediately offered to help with the vegetables upon entering. And he was sweet talker. Only Feng Sha, the dog in the yard, kept staring at him without moving its eyes.
Come, eat more.
Thank you, uncle.
Something's off about this guy.
Dad, I'm home, Dad.
Hello, uncle. I'm Yifeng, Qi Zhao's boyfriend.
Feng Sha, lie down. What's wrong with you?
It's okay. It's normal for dogs to be wary of strangers.
He knew Feng Sha too well. The dog had served for 7 years. Met countless people, and never bared its teeth. Last month, when a drunk man pushed Qi Xiao, Feng Sha only stood between them.
Uncle, Qi Xiao told me you've been guarding this fort for 30 years. That's truly remarkable. I'm a humanitarian photographer. I've long heard about the famous Tang Dynasty relief here, so I specifically came to see it. By the way, uncle, only the 3 of you guard this fort at night. What time do you lock up? Could someone sneak in?
We lock up on time. No one comes.
I heard from some hikers that there's an ancient escape route here. Is that true?
Just rumors.
Uncle, I'm going out for a walk, to take a few photos.
All right, go ahead. Don't bring him here again.
Dad, what do you mean? Yifeng specifically asked someone to bring this camel milk powder from Inner Mongolia. And this brick tea he bought just for you. Why are you targeting him the moment you meet him?
Something's off about him.
What's off? I think you've gone paranoid guarding this old fort. You see every person as a relic trafficker, don't you? I'm 23. Are you going to ruin my relationship too? Do you only want me to be satisfied if I guard a pile of dirt my whole life, just like you?
Uncle, I see these drawings are very detailed. Just taking a look. Please don't mind me.
There's nothing to see.
Uncle, I'll come visit you again next time. If you need anything, just tell Qi Xiao. I'll bring it for you.
Just now, a gust of wind blew past where Yifeng was standing, and I caught a faint scent. It wasn't perfume. It was the smell of damp underground soil. He's dealt with grave robbers for 30 years, he knows them too well. Where Yifeng's fingertip touched just now, there was a faint dark smudge.
It was charcoal dust from a climbing glove. Over the next half-month, Yifeng came up the mountain every Saturday. The first time, he carried a tripod, saying he wanted to film the fort's seasonal changes. As soon as he got close to the main wall's relief, Feng Sha darted out and blocked him. Its paw rested on his wrist, not letting him move.
When we came last week, he was playing with us, and we even fed him ham sausage. Why is he so aggressive towards this person?
Maybe I had a little misunderstanding with him last time I was here. It's fine. I can just shoot from a distance. The second time, he said he saw a crack in the rammed earth wall and offered to help fix it. Uncle Zhang, Li, how many times a day do you usually patrol the fort? The wind is strong at night, and the path by the western ruin wall, I noticed it's not easy to walk. It's not worth getting hurt.
We can't skip any of the required patrols.
Qi, that man is your daughter's boyfriend. I saw him last time near Shakua Forest. He circled the fort 3 times, all by himself, acting really shady. You know your dog, don't you? The last time, that guy who stole the Buddha casket, Feng Sha barked when he was still half a kilometer away, right after he snuck in. Never been wrong. You really need to be careful.
Dad. Yifeng specifically came to help us repair the wall. Can you please stop looking so grumpy? You say you're not grumpy? You're ignoring him when he talks to you. Yifeng. I know you like hand-ground milk tea, so I specifically brought milk tofu and fried rice this time. What more do you want?
It's fine. Uncle has been guarding the fort for so many years. It's understandable that he's highly vigilant. I get it.
Dad, what exactly do you want? He came all this way to help out of goodwill. And you're giving him such a hard time. You say something's off about him. What's off? Why don't you just say it?
There's a crowbar in his backpack.
Uncle, are you talking about this? I used it for climbing before. It's just been in my bag. I haven't taken it out. If you don't believe me, I can empty it out for you to see.
Dad, you've gone too far. You actually went through his things. Are you crazy? I didn't.
Are you crazy? I didn't touch it.
If you didn't touch it, how do you know there's something hard inside? I think you're just deliberately causing trouble. You just can't stand to see me happy. I finally found someone who treats me well, and you're just slandering him. You've guarded this fort for 30 years. Besides this pile of dirt, what else do you have? Mom was driven away by your bad temper back then. Now you want to drive me away too, don't you?
Hey,
It's okay, Uncle. Xiao is just a bit too anxious. I don't blame you. It's right for someone in cultural heritage protection to be highly vigilant. It's my fault for not explaining it clearly beforehand, causing you to misunderstand.
Humph.
Lao Chi, I need to tell you something. Just now, 3 SUVs stopped by my convenience store and asked for directions to the ancient fort. I didn't tell them. They drove towards the Shaki Forest. They didn't look like good people. You should be careful.
My dad is really too much. How could he say such things about you? I'm going to give him the silent treatment when I get back. Until he apologizes to you, I'm not going back up the mountain.
Silly girl, I'm fine. As long as you believe in me, that's enough. Your dad is also doing this for your own good. He'll understand me after a while, and he won't be like this anymore. The stone chips that fell just now, I'll take them back to confirm their age. I deliberately didn't take them out when I was patching the wall earlier.
If you're going to keep talking about Hefone, then don't speak. I don't want to hear it.
don't go running around with him lately.
Why should I listen to you? You slander people and think you're right? Hefone already took me to meet his friends. They're all legitimate photographers. Can you stop being so paranoid all the time? If you don't apologize to him, I'll never come up the mountain again.
Woof, woof, woof.
I knew you'd come. I found out more about those people I told you about last week.
What's their deal?
A few days ago, I went to the market in town and ran into Owa, who used to hang around with antique dealers. He said there's a group recently buying ancient reliefs from Agobi. They're offering 6 figures. The leader's surname is He. He's about 25 or 26, carries an SLR, pretending to be a photographer. Owa said that group just got a Buddha head from Lin County last month and sold it for 800,000.
They're ruthless.
They also asked about the flying Apsara's relief in the ancient fort you guard. They said if they could get their hands on it, it would be worth at least 3 times that.
Last week, I was herding sheep near Shaki Forest and saw 3 SUVs parked in the woods. 4 men got out. One of them was that boyfriend your daughter brought home. They were squatting on the ground drawing a map. They were pointing towards the ancient fort. At the time, I thought they were doing geological surveys. Now that I think about it, something's not right.
Thanks, brothers. I've got it covered.
You must be careful. Those guys are armed. If it comes down to it, call the police. Don't try to be a hero.
Yes, I know.
I still have the record of what those people you asked me to watch bought from me last week. 10 packs of compressed biscuits, 3 bundles of nylon rope, for chisels, 2 hammers, and 5 headlamps. He said he was going rock climbing in the Gobi. But here, all we have are dirt slopes and sand dunes. Where would he even climb? I knew something was off then. I even asked him about it. They were vague. Just mumbled something about going into the uninhabited zone. Who would believe that?
Last week, during an online training, I saw he phoned on a short video. Many of the ancient fort videos he posted on his account were from core protected areas.
Regular tourists can't get in there at all. He must have scouted those locations beforehand.
Lauchi, we've been looking for this person you sent me for almost half a year. What's his background? He's one of the main culprits in the Lin County Thousand Buddha Grottoes relief theft case. The gang specializes in roaming the Northwest, stealing stone carvings and reliefs. We've been investigating for over 6 months, only knowing his surname is He. He pretends to be a photography blogger to scout locations. He doesn't have any legitimate blogger qualifications. All his identities are fake. Last month, at the stolen Thousand Buddha Grottoes site, we found a partial footprint from a hiking boot and marks from a steel pry bar. They perfectly match the exploratory scratches you previously sent me from the ancient fort's relief. He's definitely got his eyes on your Tang Dynasty flying Apsara's relief.
I understand.
Please, don't act rashly. These guys are armed. I'll bring people over tomorrow to assist you.
No need. If you come, you'll just tip them off. I have a plan.
Lao Chi, look at this.
Looks like a big sandstorm is coming soon.
Protecting cultural relics. These marks are identical to the scratches on our relief.
It's him. The main culprit in the Lin County relief theft. He approached Chi Shao just to scout the place. This group has been eyeing the relief for a while. Calling the police now is useless. We won't catch them red-handed. They'll just claim they're tourists. They'll be released after a couple of days at most. And then they'll come back. We have to wait for them to make their move. And catch them red-handed.
Those guys have crowbars and hammers. Can the 3 of us and 1 dog really handle them? Or maybe I should make a call and have them send 2 people over first.
Sending people now would tip them off. They definitely wouldn't dare to come then. It would be much harder to catch them next time.
What are you afraid of? Lao Chi has guarded this fort for 30 years. He's been dealing with tomb raiders his whole life. Trust him, he knows what he's doing. I've been guarding this treasure for 8 years too. We absolutely cannot let these thieves take our ancestors' heritage.
I predict they'll choose a night with a big sandstorm to act. The sandstorm can cover footsteps and tire tracks. Visibility will be low. It'll be easier for them to sneak in. And easier to escape. We can use the cover of the sandstorm to set up our defenses. And catch them by surprise. First point. These 3 sections of ruined wall are less than 1.7 meters high. They are the easiest places to climb over. Let's go cut some thick desert palm vines. Tie them at ankle height. Spread soft sand underneath. It will only trip people and make them stumble. It won't hurt anyone. It's just to alert us. Make sure not to nail the vines to the rammed earth wall. Use stones to weigh them down on both sides. We can't damage the fort's main structure. Second point, pile dry soil blocks at the entrance of the secret passage. Anyone who touches it will make a rattling sound. Third point. The small path that leads to the sand slope behind the fort. That path behind the fort is their only quick escape route after they get what they want. There are nitrarious shrubs on both sides there. We'll string a few thin hemp ropes across the entrance. At knee height. Also to trip them. It can slow them down. The patrol shifts also need to be adjusted. Before, it was 2 patrolling and 1 guarding. Now, we'll switch to 3 shifts. After dark, Uncle Zhang will guard the secret passage. Shaoli will guard the path behind the fort. I'll guard the main Buddha Hall area. We'll check in every half hour using walkie-talkies. Don't use flashlights. Walk in the dark to avoid being seen by lookouts outside.
What about Fengsha?
I've been training him these past 2 days. He'll focus on the ruined wall and the secret passage. He'll bark if he hears any unfamiliar footsteps. His night vision and sense of smell are sharper than all 3 of ours combined.
A few of us discussed it down the mountain. These thieves daring to target our ancient fort, it's an insult to us Gobi people. These vines are what we cut from the South Mountain. It's dense and strong. It'll trip anyone up, guaranteed. During the day, a few of us will take turns herding sheep in the Shoja forest. If we see anyone suspicious, we'll report it to you. We won't let them sneak up here.
Last night, when I was bringing the sheep back, I saw a flashlight beam flicker in the Shaji forest, just for a few seconds. Must have been a lookout. I didn't dare get close. I counted from a distance. There were about 3 people. All masked. Their car was parked in the woods. No lights on.
I brought you some new headlamps. They're super bright and last 24 hours. And some whistles. If anything happens, blow the whistle. We'll hear it down the mountain. We can be here to help in 10 minutes on our motorcycles.
Thanks, brothers. Once this is over, I'll get 10 caddies of liquor. And invite everyone to drink at the fort.
No need to be so polite. This fort was left to us by our ancestors. It's been guarded for over 1,000 years. How can we let thieves dig things out of it? Oh, right. Last week I went to the big market in town. I saw your daughter. She was shopping with that Feng. They seemed quite happy together. Don't you want to find a chance to talk to her? Don't let her be fooled by him.
She won't listen now. Once we catch them red-handed, she'll understand then.
In the afternoon, the three of them began setting up defenses. They tied the nitraria shrubs with thin hemp ropes, and used stones to weigh them down at 3 climbing points on the ruined wall. Dry earth blocks were piled up at the secret passage exit. Thin hemp ropes were strung across the mountain path entrance. All defensive points were camouflaged. They looked exactly like naturally fallen branches and clumps of earth. From a distance, they were completely undetectable. During Feng Sha's training, Shaoli deliberately wore an unfamiliar outdoor jacket. With his face covered, he climbed over the ruined wall. Feng Sha instantly darted forward, blocking his path and growling softly. Lao Chi stroked its head, and rewarded it with a piece of dried meat. They repeated the drill 3 times. Each time, Feng Sha gave an immediate warning. It was already evening when they finished setting up the defenses. Lao Chi intentionally brought a small stool and sat on the dirt mound at the entrance of the ancient fort. Clutching a childhood photo of Qi Shao, he sighed towards the direction of the mountain below. He sat for almost an hour before getting up and going back inside.
You're quite the actor. Anyone watching from outside would surely think you're distracted and off guard because of the argument with your daughter. They'd think your guard is down.
The forecast clearly indicated a level 10 strong sandstorm in 3 days. A level 10 strong sandstorm, with local visibility less than 5 meters. It was an extreme sandstorm, rare for the Gobi in the first half of the year. Just as he put his phone away, Uncle Wong's text message came through. The SUV had just parked behind the Shaji forest. Its lights were off. Everyone was still in the car, not getting out, as if waiting for something.
Someone's here. Stop. It's their people. They're testing us.
I was guarding the sheepfold just now. When I heard the dog bark, I knew something was up. Just now, I saw 3 cars speeding west in a hurry. The people inside were cursing, saying the old man was still very vigilant. Next time, they'll just force their way in. I knew it was those thieves.
You didn't get too close, did you?
No, I was hiding behind the nitraria shrubs. They didn't see me. I already told a few young men in the village. They'll take turns guarding the road at the foot of the mountain every night recently. If anything happens, they'll let you know. We won't let them come up easily.
It's freezing cold. Thank you all for your trouble.
Haha, don't mention it. This treasure is our Gobi's treasure. How can we let a few outsiders steal it? Blow the whistle if you need anything. We'll be here in 10 minutes.
The 3 of them checked the defensive positions. Only 1 desert palm vine rope had been torn. The rest were intact. The earth blocks at the secret passage entrance hadn't been moved. The hemp rope on the back mountain was also fine. It seemed this group was just testing the waters. They didn't dare to truly break in.
What are you doing here?
I came to see you. I know you love these. I specifically went to the fruit store this morning to pick them out.
After that argument with Dad last time, I've been feeling uneasy. Phone kept asking about patrols and the secret passage. And yesterday, anti-theft flyers were distributed. The more I think about it, the more something feels off.
Still mad at your dad? I thought about it all night yesterday. Your dad isn't having it easy. It's understandable for him to be highly vigilant. I don't blame him. It's just that I recently heard from a friend that a group of relic traffickers has set their sights on your family's ancient fort, and your dad has been distracted because of us lately. If something really happens, losing the relics is a small matter. but your dad might have to take responsibility.
Really? Why haven't I heard about it?
I heard it from friends in the circle. They specialize in dealing cultural relics. They're very well informed. Hey, how about this? Could you secretly get me your dad's key to the fort? I don't have any filming assignments these 2 nights. I could go up and help guard it for a few nights. If the thieves really show up, I could help out. After a while, when those thieves are gone, I'll give the key back to you. Your dad won't even know.
Qi Zhao's hand clenched instantly. All her life, she had never touched the fort's key. Dad always said it belonged to the country, and couldn't be given to just anyone. Last time, He Feng asked about the patrol routes, and she already felt something was off. Now he was asking for the key.
Xiao, don't be foolish. Xiao, don't you dare be foolish. Yesterday, Xiaozhou just came by to hand out flyers. He said there are cultural relic traffickers on the loose recently, specifically targeting our fort here. He even specifically emphasized that the keys to cultural heritage sites cannot be given to outsiders casually. Your dad has guarded that treasure for 30 years. He values that key more than his own life. If you just give it to someone, and something happens, wouldn't your dad's life's work be ruined? Young man, it's not that I'm being nosy, but guarding is the cultural relic protector's job. It's not appropriate for an outsider like you to go up there. If you're really worried about thieves, you can ask Xiao to remind her dad to be more careful, that's all. Asking for the key is going too far.
Auntie Lee, you've misunderstood. I'm just worried about Uncle's safety. I didn't mean anything else.
My dad always keeps the key on him, never lets it out of his sight. I can't get it. Don't worry about it so much. If there's really a thief, my dad can handle it.
That girl isn't cooperating. No more waiting. 3 days from now, it'll be a sandstorm. We'll just go in hard, get what we need, and leave. Uncle Zhang, get me 2 barrels of gasoline. And 5 woven bags. 2 lighters.
What do you need gasoline for?
Going camping in the Gobi. To boil water for instant noodles.
Lao Chi. That guy bought 2 barrels of gasoline. Says he's going camping. Who'd believe that? You be careful. Don't let him burn down your mud house.
How's it going, bro? Did that girl give you the key?
No way. She's suspicious of me now. We can't wait any longer. In 3 days, there'll be a level 10 sandstorm. Visibility will be less than 5 meters. Perfect time to make our move. 4th, you'll be on lookout. 3rd, you'll come with me to chisel out the relief. 2nd, you'll be at the intersection with the car, ready for pickup. We can chisel out that flying Apsara's relief in 10 minutes. Load it up and go. By the time they react, we'll already be at the provincial border.
Bro, what about those 3 guardians and the dog? That dog is too sharp. Last time I tried to test the waters, it spotted me as soon as I climbed in.
What are you afraid of? We've got crowbars and hammers. If that dog dares to come up, just knock it out with a stick. Those 3 guards, 2 old men and a half-grown kid. Can they really take on the 4 of us?
Oof, I've already checked. The village police station is over 40 kilometers from here. By the time they call the police and the officers arrive, we'll be long gone.
Once we get what we want, pour those 2 barrels of gasoline at the entrance of their mud house and light it. No need to burn the house down. Just create some chaos. When people arrive, we'll say they were smoking while patrolling the fort and accidentally caused a fire. With the relief gone, they won't be able to explain anything. We can even frame that old man. Even if they investigate, they won't trace it back to us. Ha ha ha.
They even bought gasoline. They want to burn down the house.
It's fine. Our mud house is surrounded by sand. It won't burn. They just want to create chaos and escape. This afternoon, let's pile up 2 mounds of sand at the entrance of the mud house. And prepare a few buckets of water. If they really light a fire, we'll just douse it. No need to be afraid.
I'll go back and tell the young men in the village. 3 nights from now, we'll all be waiting on our motorcycles at the mountain pass, with shovels and buckets. When we hear your whistle, we'll come up. We won't let them take anything away, and we won't let them burn down the house.
3 days later, a level 10 sandstorm. Visibility is less than 3 meters in some areas. Please prepare for strong winds. That was when he was in service. He got that scar from chasing bad guys who were trying to cross the border illegally, cut by shattered rocks. Just like the scars on his hands. They are all marks of guarding this Gobi. He turned and went back inside.
He tucked his walkie-talkie, flashlight, and whistle into his pockets. A trowel was also tucked into his waistband. The sandstorm night, 3 days later, was fast approaching.
The walkie-talkie's volume was turned to its lowest setting. It was pressed against Lao Chi's ear. Uncle Zhang's voice was as faint as a mosquito's buzz. No movement from the secret passage on my end.
No movement from the back mountain on my end either.
Wait for my signal. Sure.
Uncle Wong heard a car. Is it those thieves?
Hum. Everyone, quiet. Wait for Lao Chi's signal. He'll blow the whistle 3 times. Then we charge up. Once we are up there, flash your flashlights first. Don't make a move yet. If they dare to resist, then use the shovels to block them. Remember, don't hit them directly. Don't cause any injuries. We are catching thieves, not fighting.
Don't worry, Uncle Wong. I spent half a year learning how to throw stones from Uncle Lao Chio. My aim is excellent. If they dare to run, I'll hit their wrists and ankles with stones. Guaranteed not to injure them. Just to immobilize them.
Hurry up and finish chiseling. Then let's go.
Don't rush. Let's wait until they're inside. Don't tip them off.
Boss, this sandstorm is too strong. I can't even see the road.
Humph, nonsense. Why else would we pick today? The sandstorm will provide perfect cover. Those 3 guardians must be hiding in the rammed earth house, warming themselves by the fire. No matter how sharp that dog is, the sandstorm will drown out our footsteps.
Boss, I saw a pile of dirt blocking the secret passage entrance earlier. Should we take a detour?
Detour? Are you stupid? That pile of dirt will make a sound if you touch it. That old man must have set it up. We'll go around from the west. Head straight for the main Buddha Hall area. Don't touch those dirt piles. Lauer, you go to the back mountain path first. Cut those ropes, so we don't trip when we make our getaway. Once you're done, wait by the car. Keep the engine running. We'll chisel it off and leave.
Got it, boss.
You stand guard by the ruined wall. If you see anyone come out, shout for us. Remember, don't make a sound. Just throw a rock at our feet to warn us. Once we've chiseled it off and bagged it, you go to the entrance of the rammed earth house. Pour gasoline on the dry firewood by the door and light it. We'll take the money and disappear. No one will ever find us.
Boss, that's a brilliant plan. Once we sell the relief, I'll buy an apartment in the city. No more eating sand in this godforsaken Gobi.
Hey, look at your small ambitions. This flying Apsara's relief is worth at least 3 million. We'll split it 4 ways. Over 700,000 per person. Enough to buy you 2 houses. Then you can do whatever you want. Oh right. Once this is over, I'll break up with Chi Xiao. That silly girl actually thinks I'm going to marry her? If it weren't for her dad guarding this treasure, I wouldn't waste my time with her.
Their conversation drifted on the wind, landing right in Chi Xiao's ears, who was hiding behind the ruined wall. Chi Xiao felt increasingly uneasy after getting off work that afternoon. He phoned asking for the keys was like a thorn in her heart. The anti-theft flyers she'd seen, the more she looked, the more he phoned resembled the suspect in the notice.
Xiao Jie, there are thieves trying to steal the relief. Don't go up there.
I'm worried about my dad. I was such a fool.
Start here. This spot is the thinnest. We can chisel it off in 10 minutes. Be careful not to break it. It won't be worth anything if it's broken. Why is this dog here? Whoa.
Try smashing it.
Uncle, what are you doing here? I just heard from a friend that someone was trying to steal the relief. I rushed over to help.
Help with chisels and hammers? And 2 barrels of gasoline?
It's for a picnic. I was planning to camp in the Gobi tonight.
No need to make things up. The 2 lookouts at the back mountain entrance have already been apprehended. They even found knives on them.
Where do you think you're going? We've been watching you from the foot of the mountain for 3 days. We've already disabled and locked your car.
Ah. What right do you have to arrest me? I'm Qi Zhao's boyfriend. I was just looking around. What law did I break? All this gear is for my outdoor climbing. You're slandering me.
Slandering you? Last week, I was herding sheep here. I heard you tell your accomplice that this Tang Dynasty Flying Apsar's relief is worth 300,000. Do you need to draw maps of the ancient fort for climbing?
My dad specifically gave me the surveillance footage. You personally said you bought gasoline for a picnic. There isn't even a single tree in our Gobi. Are you going to burn sand for your picnic? And you bought 5 woven bags. Planning to pack the reliefs, right?
Say something. You know who I am. It's your dad deliberately targeting me. He wants to break us up, doesn't he? Come out and explain to them.
He clutched the anti-cultural relic theft flyer issued by the police station. Anti-cultural relic theft flyer. Protecting cultural relics is everyone's responsibility. Protect cultural relics, everyone's responsibility. The flyer showed a notice about the theft of reliefs from the 1,000 Buddha grottos in Lin County, and a side view surveillance screenshot of the suspect. It was identical to Hifeng.
I heard everything just now. You called me a naive girl. You approached me just for the treasure my dad guards. Once you got it, you'd break up with me. And you'd burn down my dad's adobe house. Then frame him for embezzlement, right?
What nonsense are you talking about? When did I ever say that?
You said it to him just now. I heard everything. The first time you came over, you touched the relief on the main wall. Then every week, you'd come up here, circle the secret passage, constantly ask about my dad's patrol schedule, ask if the broken wall was easy to climb over, and even wanted me to steal the fort's keys. Last time, I looked through your backpack and saw a small chisel inside. You said it was for repairing your camera. What do you have to say for yourself now? I was so good to you. You said you liked frontier culture, so I found you so many historical materials about the ancient fort. You said you wanted to do a photography exhibition, so I helped you contact the teachers at the County Cultural Center. You said you wanted to stay in the Gobi forever, and I was even planning to convince my dad to buy a house and get married with you down the mountain. You were just using me.
Don't you dare come closer. I'm telling you, either you let me take the relief today, or I'll take him down with me. My life isn't worth much anyway.
You're really heartless. Stealing is one thing, but you also want to frame and harm someone. This ancient fort was passed down by our Gobi ancestors, guarded for over 1,000 years. If you dare touch a single stone, everyone in the Gobi won't let you off the hook.
Let go of me. I'm calling the police. I'll sue you.
Go ahead and call. The police have been looking for you for half a year. The surveillance footage is crystal clear. Even that mole on your face is perfectly visible. Your fake identity will be exposed as soon as the police check it. You still dare to call the police?
Qi Xiao was still crouching on the ground, crying. Her shoulders trembled violently. She had never been so foolish in her life. She had actually let a thief right to her doorstep, almost harming her father, who had guarded this treasure his entire life. They almost lost the treasures left by our ancestors. It was the same voice that used to comfort her whenever she felt wronged and argued with Lao Qi. Exactly the same. He didn't blame him at all.
Not tied too tightly. Only his hands are bound. Won't hurt him. But he can't run away. The people are caught. And nothing was lost. You can rest easy.
Lao Qi took out his old phone. He dialed the village police station. His voice was calm as he reported the patrol situation, just like any other day.
Hello, Officer Lee? This is Lao Qi, the ancient fort guardian. We've caught 4 artifact traffickers. Red-handed. The location is the main Buddha Hall area of the ancient fort. You can come over now. The things our ancestors left behind are protecting our Gobi. We can't let these thieves take them.
Exactly. A few years ago, the Buddha head from Lin County was stolen. Many livestock died that year. This fort has stood here for 1,000 years. It's fended off sandstorms and bandits. How could it fall into the hands of a few petty thieves?
From now on, a few of us will take turns grazing our sheep nearby. We'll come by every day. If any strangers show up, we'll let you know. You must be hungry after guarding all night, right? My wife just cooked this. It's still hot. Have some first.
I'm sorry, Feng Sha. I even scolded you for being fierce. I was so stupid. I brought a wolf into our home.
He used to think Lao Chi guarding these piles of dirt was pointless. So remote and poor. Not even a decent supermarket. He'd wanted to leave the Gobi since he was a kid, to go to the city and live a good life. Until Feng put a knife to his neck just now. That's when he finally understood. These rammed earth walls might look like a mess, but they're the life Lao Chi has guarded his whole life. They're the roots our ancestors left for the people of the Gobi.
We have both witnesses and physical evidence. They can't deny it this time.
How did you find out they were a tomb raiding gang and set up defenses in advance?
It was all thanks to him. He barked at Feng the very first time they met. He's never been wrong. Later, Lao Chi checked his background. Found out he was a thief. So we set up the defenses and waited for him to come.
Humph. That dog really earned his merit. I'll apply to the higher-ups later. Get him a certificate of merit too.
I knew you'd be thirsty after guarding all night. I knew something was off about that gang from the start. I secretly took photos when they bought gasoline last time, and tipped off Lao Chi.
Lao Chi, you're truly a hero to our township. This flying Apsara's relief is a key protected cultural relic. If it were stolen, none of US could bear the responsibility. Just yesterday, the leaders mentioned installing solar-powered surveillance cameras and walkie-talkies for our fort soon. And they'll raise the salaries for you 3 fort guardians. No more relying solely on manual patrols from now on.
I'll organize the students to take cultural heritage protection classes as soon as I get back. Every week, I'll bring them to the fort to volunteer and promote, telling visitors about our fort's history, so everyone knows these are our ancestors' treasures and must be well protected.
All right.
From now on, anyone who dares to covet our fort will face the wrath of everyone in the Gobi.
Dad, it was my poor judgment. I brought a wolf into our home, almost harmed you, and nearly lost our ancestors' treasures.
Get up, the ground is cold. It's enough that you know you were wrong. Just don't be so foolish again.
I'll never fall blindly in love again. I'll sign up to be a cultural heritage protection volunteer next week and help out at the fort every weekend. I studied new media. I can create an account for our fort, shoot videos to promote it, let more people know about its history, and also warn everyone about relic traffickers.
That's all good.
The spot where Feng was about to strike with a hammer only had a small chip from the chisel's tip. Barely visible unless you looked closely. He took out a trowel, mixed some yellow mud, and carefully patched the small chip. The color was almost identical to the original.
A week later, people from the County Cultural Heritage Protection Institute indeed arrived. Black and white solar-powered surveillance equipment, and the award ceremony was held right at the fort's entrance. They personally came to present Lao Chi, Uncle Zhang, and Xiaoli with honorary certificates and bonuses. They even gave Feng Sha a small bronze cultural heritage protection dog tag, which hung brightly around his neck. There were so many people standing below the stage. At the very front of the Shanshan Primary School group, holding a small flag, her face was a bit tanned, but her smile was incredibly bright.
Dad, these are all my classmates. They all majored in cultural heritage. They heard about our ancient fort and volunteered to be tour guides. They'll come every weekend from now on, telling visitors about the fort's history and helping with patrols.
Thank you for your trouble.
No trouble at all, Uncle. We've wanted to come for a long time. We've always seen this Tang Dynasty flying Apsara's relief in textbooks. Now we can see it with our own eyes and even explain it. We couldn't be happier.
In the following days, Qishao indeed went up the mountain every weekend. During the week, she worked at the supermarket in the county town. After work, she'd film short videos of the ancient fort, edit them, and post them online. In less than 2 months, she gained over 100,000 followers. Many tourists specifically traveled from other places just to see the 1,000-year-old flying Apsara's relief, to hear Qishao tell the story of Lao Qi and Feng Sha guarding the fort, and about the recent capture of the tomb raiding gang. A reporter came to interview them. They asked Lao Qi if he regretted guarding the fort for 30 years.
What's there to regret? I am a Gobi person. This fort was left by our ancestors. If I don't guard it, who will? Now I have my daughter helping. And so many volunteers. When I'm gone, there will still be people to continue guarding it. That's good.